you get much work today? Were they holding you out because you're so valuable?
So valuable. No, I got a little work today. My thing is I'm just trying to get as much reps as I can get with this new offense, this new style of play, the speed. So I think they were trying to hold me back, but ended up doing just as many reps as everybody else.
Did you have some catches?
Didn't have any catches today, surprisingly. I think that had something to do with our videos. We made fun of the quarterbacks yesterday in our team and our receiver video, so they weren't. I think they were mad at me. So they weren't throwing the ball my direction so much. I'm just joking. I didn't get any passes today.
Yeah, I think you said Nance had a touchdown.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, Nance, Gerard had a big play.
What do you think of those guys' plays?
I mean, those guys are playmakers, and that's what we've been looking for. Coach has said it. Coach Stepper said it. Coach Morris has said it. That we have a whole bunch of receivers, but we need some playmakers, and those guys are stepping up.
Coach Morris said it. They're looking to probably name a quarterback at the end of the week or the start of the next week. What are your thoughts on that? You think that's good timing?
Man, I have no idea who's going to be the quarterback. We have 4 or 5 guys that are fully capable of leading this team to win a whole bunch of games in the fall, and I say that with all honesty. I'm cool with, if he wants to name the quarterback next week, if he wants to do it the day of the game, I could care less, but I'm just excited to play football.
You don't think it would maybe be a good thing for the team to know who the guy is?
I mean, we're all getting reps with all those guys at the one position, and they're rotating in ones and twos. So, I think everybody has a relationship with them. Most of that stuff comes off the field, and knowing your starting quarterback isn't necessarily going to change the way you look at him on and off the field. We all have respect for all those guys, and we know what they can do.
How do you think those guys did today? Chad said it was pretty even. He said Cole was out there first, but they put pretty even reps.
Yeah, I mean those guys are playmakers. Ty steps up today. Cole stepped up and makes some plays. They just understand. A lot of the stuff we did today was situational, and they understood it and they took advantage of some of the situations, and that's what you need in a quarterback.
Coach said Jordan Jones and I think Nance got in the end zone today. Can you remember the plays?
Yeah, Nance caught a fade ball over the top. It was pretty long. And Jordan, I think it was like a 99-yard freaking bomb he caught.
Who was it from?
Backed up. I'm not sure who the quarterback was.
On either of them?
Oh, no, it wasn't. I'm not
99 yards, that's good for the stat line.
Yeah, and really good for the stat line.
All right.
Yeah.
Coach Davis said he wasn't real pleased with how the defense tackled today. So you guys making DBs miss or?
Yeah, that's what we do. We make the DBs miss. Every day we try to make them miss. I think a lot of that had to do with the tempo we were rolling at today. Those guys were tired, and you could tell. Some of the longer series we got, the offense was rolling, the defense was kind of huffing and puffing. So that's our scheme. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we hope to do every day.
Is there anybody in particular looking, breaking tackles or making plays in space?
I mean, all the guys, all the receivers that were in there. Devion looked great today. Jonathan Nance really looked good. Jordan Jones, Petway. It's hard to name a couple guys when you got a whole group of guys that are making plays.
It's 2 weeks from the game. What kind of camp do you think you guys have had to this point? Where do you think the team is right now?
This has been the best camp that I've been a part of. My 8 years I've been here. But in all seriousness, this has been a great camp. Guys are focused. Guys are locked in. We're not worried about guys going out and partying after we get out of meetings. Everybody's been locked in. Everybody's been focused, and we're learning. The big thing that this camp, Coach Morris has said that we just had to come back and get 1% better every day. And I feel like, aside from maybe one practice where we had to get our butts kicked and chewed for a little minute, every day we've come out with the attitude to get better.
How are you feeling physically? Are you all the way back?
I feel great. Physically, I feel good. I would say I'm 100% physically. Some of the stuff I just got to get used to just playing football. Yeah.
You said something a minute ago about the wide receivers video making fun of the quarterbacks and what?
Yeah.
What was that?
Coach Morris had an idea to do. It's called Razorback Idol. Has nothing to do with American Idol. I wouldn't. Who knows why they came up with that name. But it was basically every position group was in charge of making a 2 to 3 minute long video with any type of scenario that or scheme or plan that you wanted to do. And our video, the receivers video, we decided to show what the QBs did all day, and it was kind of funny. And some of the guys didn't like it. Ty was kind of mad at us or whatever, but he'll get over it.
You guys are making fun. They don't.
Yeah,
They goof off too much.
They don't do anything in practice and all that
They
stuff.
don't run enough.
Yeah.
Now, did you guys film this yourselves, or did you get some help from the video department?
Oh no, that was all us. All us. So we had a little app that we used.
It was all with your phones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is this something you guys can post on social media, or is this just team stuff?
You know, I don't know. I think I have to ask. You know, some. So that's a good question. I don't know if I can post that on media, on social media. But you know, I will. If so look out. Maybe you'll see a receiver American Razorback Auto video.
So I know Brenda Tracy talked to the team Thursday night, and I know she's got a pretty powerful story.
Yeah.
Just how did that impact you guys?
I mean, that just to see someone come and tell a story like that, so visual, so explicit, just that type of thing is hard to do. So for her to come down and tell that story, any type of story like that is impactful on a team. I think everybody needs to hear something like that, just to put anything how blessed we are into perspective, and then to notice how important our role in just day-to-day things is. One of the things she mentioned is that athletes aren't the problem. We don't have to be the problem. We can be a solution. So any type of situation where abuse or domestic violence or things like that, this school, this staff, and athletes all across the nation, we don't need to be the problem. We need to be the solution.
Is part of the presentation not just that you guys would do something like that, but that you can prevent other people from doing stuff like that?
Yeah,
Is
that's what most of the gist was preventing it. Of course, we recruit guys that aren't going to be, hopefully, never in a situation like that. But being able to talk to someone and prevent it from happening, that's always what we're trying to do.
Coach Morris talked about the quarterbacks maybe being disrupted a little bit today. Might have something to do with the interceptions. I mean, just talk about the pressures that you saw out there and react to that.
I mean, Chief, that's what Chief does. He's gonna bring pressures out of nowhere. That's his role. He's an aggressive guy, and he wants to cause chaos. But between the offense, and that's what he's good at. And you got to credit them, because at the end of the day, the best defense we're gonna face is our defense, in our opinion, in my opinion. So Chief is great at his job, and we have to be better as an offense, and we can't let those guys get in our head and the pressures affect us and things like that. But that's one thing we do have to work on as an offense. It's just being calm and being relaxed under pressure.